to each other.
It's like a news highlight.
That's good.
Good dancing to it.
Really cool. I like it. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. Where y'all?
Should we do some AMSR stuff real quick?
Oh yeah, yes.
Tune in on the air. Welcome to the 2.5 Amigos podcast. Today with us we have Durrell Hearns, local Phoenix comedian, book writer, entrepreneur.
Hello.
So Durrell, as we start the show up, how are you?
I'm swell.
Okay, can we tickle your mind with stuff?
Sounds a little weird.
We like to get weird on the show. Now, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself so we appeal to the audience?
Well, where do y'all want me to start? What y'all want?
What got you into the local comedy scene of Phoenix?
Phoenix comedy. Wow. You guys got time? Well, I started hitting mics and open mics in DC, so that's where I kind of started at.
Okay.
Doing full-time schooling, and I live in this place called Springfield, Virginia. So Springfield's about 45 from DC, so I'll be driving every day going that way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so starting off with that. And
Did you know The Simpsons? Not OJ, but the other one.
A little bit. Barber's around the corner. So.
Moe's. There we go. Good job.
You think his life would be a little better now?
That's true.
So started that scene, really got into it, loved the energy there. Then about when I was like finishing school, like going to IT and everything, basically something kept telling me to go to Phoenix. For some reason, so I'm just my gut said, "Hey, go to Phoenix." Then, like out of nowhere, I get a call like the next week after I graduate school to say, "Hey, you want to do a show in Phoenix?" From like somebody I met on Facebook. And I was like,
The university.
You did.
Yeah.
So,
did you know anything about, like, did you know anyone in Phoenix? Have you ever been here before that happened? Or like what?
Never.
Really? Wow, that is weird.
Man. Like,
That's pretty crazy. Mic up.
Bring a little closer.
There you go.
All right.
No, that's good.
Just bring it up. Yeah.
But yeah, man, we're as I said, like all of a sudden, just met people on Facebook on there. Haven't been here before. Never. First time on the West Coast.
Wow.
Ever. It's probably the furthest west I went is Phoenix. So
wow.
Yeah.
Never been to Cali at all? No.
Never.
No.
Still haven't. So I need to get
Have you visited? Like not even visit?
How long have you been in Phoenix?
Phoenix. Been 8 months.
Oh, okay. So fairly. Yeah, okay, that makes sense then.
Oh, okay.
Saw you at an open mic. That was like your first Phoenix open mic almost.
Yes.
Also, so then somebody said you want to do open mic or comedy in Phoenix, and you said, yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Well, it was they knew me as the motivational speaker, but I go up there and I start doing comedy in front of what I call comedy as a guy 6 months in.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was interesting. Everybody seemed supportive of it, so I just love the energy out here. So
Cool.
then I just got my stuff shipped out here.
And
So.
shit,
Very
wow.
And it was weird. This is in a matter of a weekend. So somehow I found a place and moved in that Monday. So
Wow.
Very cool.
it was weird, man.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. So how are you like in Phoenix? I know you said it's a really good vibe, real good energy.
He's only been here 8 months, so it's coming up to where he's gonna hate it.
You got here then when it was hot, right?
Oh yeah. I was and my crazy self, being an East Coast kid. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna ride my bike on 120 degrees, 4 miles.
Give the people that help the rest of you.
I did, and
I regret it.
what do you say? I I love new experiences. I didn't regret it that much, but I went to a restaurant my friend was working at, and I do not remember that experience at all the whole time. So, like, I'm thinking, like, did I talk to you while I was sitting there? Like, I just say, I need water, then walk out. So, I don't know.
Oh my God, that's
funny.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Right.
So you've been continued to being in the Phoenix comics comedy scene.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
It's a very welcoming scene. So if anybody doesn't know that, it's very welcoming. I love
Awesome.
the energy. Heck yeah.
There's a lot of drama associated with it too, huh?
Have you felt any of that yet? Or
I'm weird, man. So but yeah, with that, I mean, it affects me, of course. But I don't know. Yeah,
that's good. Yeah.
How do you handle haters? Or have you had any yet here?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
How I handle them, I just press. That's all.
Yeah,
That's all it's about.
Yeah.
I could easily go over and say, hey, you were so and so and what, but what's that going to solve?
Yeah, I know exactly.
In the end,
Yeah.
Like,
So how long have you been a motivational speaker for?
Wow, it's been since 2017.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
So a little bit, and with that, it's been awesome. That's been a great
Journey.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. Journey. I say process as journey because I say process because if you saw my first ever speech, so like your first time doing comedy.
And we get that. I mean, we go back to our first episode and we're like, oh my God.
You know what's weird about that? It's like our first episode's starting to pick up steam again.
people listening,
they
go back and try to start over.
It is.
What happened, right?
Yeah. To me, it's awkward. It's like,
It's not bad,
you don't want to listen to this. Well, one, we weren't even the 2.5 Amigos. We were the three Amigos.
We had different names. We had like stage names. Real name.
Real estate agent, so I was the agent.
The agent. ODB.
Wow.
And then
And I was RC.
RC.
Man, I'm surprised I didn't get any trademark. ODB's a state. Everybody's hit y'all up, man.
But I mean, but it wasn't.
But that
seems.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like it's the same thing with yourself when you barely started. Yeah, but like I said, it's definitely a journey. So that's good that you had a great journey. But
what got you into
Motivation?
being motivational? Like where was your head, your thought mentality at, and been like, you know what? I feel like I can project myself to be motivating to other people.
You guys got time? We started from let's say 2006 in a place called Eagle, Alaska.
Okay.
So
Go on.
Eagle. Russia's like. You
gotta do this, and it's
Over the where you can see.
then
so you were in
top of Eagle, Alaska. And basically, it was like a little what's it called?
Igloo.
Like, you go to not random, but when you go to places like help out.
Like a
almost.
So I was gonna say Live Aid.
Yeah.
come on.
But that's what it is.
Yeah.
I like that.
It was like one of those where we went out there and basically the families need us.
Sorry.
But they want us to,
Peace Corps.
Almost. Cut wood for the family, and basically my people around me were getting tired, and I'm just like, hey man, y'all got to keep going, like that kind of stuff. So that's my first 10 saying, okay, I can do it with the motivational part. Following year, I'm driving down from Alaska, and I get into the worst car accident. Like, off the side of like a hill, through trees, everything, and I come out unscathed. So, yeah, so it's like, okay, maybe that's them telling me that I got a purpose here on top of that. So from that, still just observing and going around, and I noticed people with a lot of stuff, you could say, when I was in the military for a few years. So the people that had the most stuff were asking me for money for cigarettes. Okay. Like, if y'all have this nice car, why for money for that kind of stuff? So that's where the lazy man hustle came in, because I'm like, hey, learn how to
throw it up,
your money. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to manage it and learn how to grow it. You know. Cool. So that's where that came from, and basically from there, I mean, I've seen like people that have read the book. They met me in like book signings I did at like Books A Million, and they're bestsellers now. So top of the list, you know, in the hundreds, but hey, on the list. But yeah. So
we know what that feels like.
Yeah. Being on the list.
So tell us a little bit about the lazy man hustle. I mean,
the lazy man hustle. That's about.
I feel like that's my calling.
Yeah.
So feed me the information of what this should be.
Of what the lazy man hustle is. Let's talk about it. So it's about getting your money together for personal growth. You know, you are your greatest resource. It's funny because I looked at something the other day that said the exact same thing. It's like, at least show your sources when you talk about my quotes. Yeah. But you know, learn about your skills and everything. On top of that, it's like skills are worth more than, you know, any kind of education, stuff like that. Yes. That's how I feel about it. So that's all that in the book, man. And of course, starts with money. You know, where the lazy man hustle started was I was reading these finance books, and they'll say, invest in this. Do this, do that. And I'm like, okay, so what am I investing? So this book actually goes into how to get the money to invest in that stuff.
Okay, that's good.
Very cool.
Okay. So are you a big fan of the Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a big fan of him. You know, some people thought it was a twist of that. I'm like, no. This is from like, hey, you're a regular, everyday person. There's the lazy man hustle. You know, and it's not even like people think the lazy part of the lazy man hustle is like literally lazy. It was because while I was writing this, like I was, I work at night. I like scoop poop, made $4,000 off of that, and all that kind of stuff. And like I'd sleep during the day. So my dad would see me sleep and he'd be like, "Oh man, you're just so lazy. Why don't you go get a job or something?" I was like, "Oh." The lazy man's hustle.
Nice. That's how it works. Yes. The dad influence.
Exactly.
So what is the name of your other book?
Powerful's the Book of Power Game. It's about having that powerful mindset we were talking about earlier.
Awesome.
Just pressing through, you know, like we said with the haters. Press through all that. Who cares? You know? It's about.
So what do you mean when you say press through all that?
Press through all that.
Bench press.
Yes. Bench press.
Push
them away. Get them out.
With the weights.
Just stay strong with it. You know your mission.
Yep.
Know your mission, and you know, you never know who's watching, who you're inspiring. That's really what it's all about.
Okay.
Do you welcome it though? Like, do you welcome the haters? Like,
heck yeah. I love it. It motivates me.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
same here. We're the same way.
Heck yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing. So when you say motivate in the sense of I'm gonna make y'all mad, no, it's a motivation in the sense of, you know, Kanye has a quote in one of his songs like, you feel a way about K, but at least y'all feel something. That's how I live. So, you know,
I feel a way about K,
but at least y'all feel something.
Very true.
Yeah, man. So, nice. We did it. So that's how I am with the haters. I feel that's how we all have to be, because we're all leaders in our own way.
Yes, I agree.
You know, I've never seen a leader with their head down talk to their people like, hey, we might have to do something.
That's true.
Eventually. You know what I'm saying?
So where's the end goal?
The end goal is to empower the world.
Empower the world, okay.
I feel we need more power, more empowered.
So you don't care if you get successful with that. It's just a matter of just influencing someone.
See the change.
All right.
That's all I want to see. I feel like if we have more good, powerful people, it might eventually, or I feel like it would
trickle down.
In
a sense, make a better place.
Yeah, make that change.
Yeah.
Like, Make that change. I'm just quoting Man in the Mirror out here.
which is perfect timing.
Oh, do you have a Man in the Mirror topic?
No, I'm just saying. With
Here we go.
all the Michael news, I mean,
Did you watch his documentary?
have you seen it?
I avoided. I don't watch TV, so.
Oh, yeah, you don't want
You don't watch
That
TV, huh?
That's a good
Oh,
topic.
yeah, that is a good topic. So,
Why, first
Where
question
do you-
is why?
I just don't.
You just don't.
Yeah.
how do you get? Because a lot of comics, they use reality, right, to get their material. Like,
Right.
where do you then source your material if you're not watching TV?
My stuff comes from me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just life.
It's all the yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Okay.
I don't know if you heard any of my bits before, but I grew up in a country project. We had people selling weed and fish all on the same block.
Oh,
That's how country was.
You know what?
You know,
Did you take the next step and blend the two?
then they put the weed in the fish. and sell for $20.
That shit out. That's a good piece of fish, I'd imagine.
They look at them and say that's some high ass fish.
Yeah, it's the highest fish you've ever seen.
You guys have heard of edibles, right?
See, that's what I mean. That fish is smoked out.
Like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's. I think we have an idea. We should talk off the show.
Yeah.
Sell that
$1 million
shit.
idea.
Smoked out fish,
Let's
legit.
take it to Shark Tank.
I'm looking at you. I'm gonna go for it. I can see Cuban being on board.
Those some high ass fish.
Yeah. You guys are all eating high fish. Give me.
Not only are they high,
Yeah,
the price is high.
And you're gonna be high. So give it an hour or two. Let me know how you're feeling, and we'll come back. Commercial break.
Damn, I feel happy for the next entrepreneur to come.
Yeah.
All of us are getting it.
You getting smoked fish. You getting smoked fish.
Oh shit, Oprah's selling a smoked fish?
I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness.
You getting smoked fish.
Look at the vision.
I know.
You
We just-
influence us to the
Already.
next vision right now.
We're Oprah status already. We're moguls. We're smoked fish moguls.
Do it. I'm down.
And she just paired with apples, so it'd be like, oh my
Yeah.
god,
Oh, she did?
apple weed smoked fish
Oh my.
on the
Good.
Oprah Network.
Yes.
Here we go. Oh my god, $1 million idea, $1 billion idea. Oprah
just-
bill.
Oprah behind it. Put it in
Yes.
her.
What
Put
is
it in her.
What is the pair with Apple for? Just
Because she just paired up with Apple.
For her
why did
content.
she do it?
For her content, like the O show, and
Yeah,
stuff,
for-
or O Network.
Yeah, her own network paired with Apple.
So they have all exclusive rights, maybe to her O stuff.
oh wow,
Nice.
Money.
Very cool.
That's why
Yeah,
she did
that's
it.
why.
Money.
nice. So hey,
So
I ain't gonna
another
know.
question: what was the last thing you watched on TV?
Wow.
Since
Rick and Morty.
since
Rick and Morty.
Rick and
Oh,
Morty.
so it hasn't been that long
right.
since you watched TV.
well, no, Rick and Morty's been on for a while.
3 years. So
I think it's longer than that.
No, 3 years.
There's been some gaps between when
Well,
episodes drop,
okay,
years
fine.
drop.
Let's give it 4 years.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
4 years without TV. Man,
At the highest.
y'all gotta add more of that TV.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Do you hang out like at Sears and stuff just to watch what's
Yeah.
on?
No, well, Sears is out of business. So
Are
you
they- they're
can't-
still around.
No, they're not. No,
Okay,
they're out of
Walmart?
business. Okay, all right, fine.
Walmart, Target, they have TV sections.
I will watch their loop all day.
They don't even play real shows. You're just watching nature and shit.
Yeah.
awesome. That is good. So where is when and where is your next comedy?
We're supposed to do that at the end.
This guy, he shows up when he needs to.
And I had like
Go back into your go back into your sleep.
We told you, one of us is always a half. One of us, and it's starting to shine right now.
Yeah, one's half here.
He's trying to end it early. I was about to say. What's the next show? We're going to get the vote. See you next
Right?
Oh, man.
come on, guys.
Yeah, we got a whole episode still. And you're like, where's the next?
You do it in the middle. You do it at the end. You do it.
So let's. Where are you gonna be?
Okay.
And then we'll ask you that same exact question at the end.
Yeah,
There you go. Hey, don't you want to promote yourself more?
Yeah.
There you go.
We're all about whoring yourself out. So,
it's true.
Yeah.
True.
Cool.
Continue to do
Hey,
it.
look, sir.
Yeah. Hey, if we're we're in mid-conversation, like, April 28th, I'm going to be at, just do it.
All right,
Look at this. Talk about horning himself out.
Did I not just say we're all about it?
Yeah, you're logoed up.
All right.
All right, so
Where are you going to be at?
Okay, jeez.
We're going to get to the actual question.
Wednesday, I have an open mic at Lacuna Cava. It's
Very cool.
Cava Bar downtown. Really good stuff, really good tea, and good show. Got a lot of good, we did one Friday for them, and they loved it.
Okay.
Very cool.
Good energy on that one, and the following day I have El Charles Hipster open mic that I host. So
nice.
that one starts. Both of them start at 7:30. So
Cool.
we'll see you there.
Very
Nice.
cool.
All right, nice.
So am I leaving now? Or?
We're gonna wrap up.
Oh man! All right.
And you're gone.
Yeah. Time to go.
All right. Nice.
And it does it twice.
That was a
I
double
don't know why
shot.
it doesn't do that.
That's good though.
The internet, I don't trust it.
That's true.
Nope,
I just found the internet just recently. No,
Yeah, you can tell.
you could tell.
All right.
I mean, I thought that rim shot was going into a rap beat, man.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. On a loop.
We've actually, we've actually had a couple
Rappers
R&B.
on here.
Nice.
I don't know if you'd call them rappers. but
Bash was more rap than.
no, I think
You think the other guy- Muggsy was
more
more-
rap than
You think so?
Bash was like R&B. Here,
Yeah,
I'll
with
give
the
you a little
Slash
clip
or-
of it.
Bash like Baby Bash? Or?
Brash,
No,
Brash,
Bash,
Brilliant.
Bash to Billion.
Okay.
That's it, really.
See,
I wasn't ready.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm just skipping beats.
Yeah.
See,
Girl, you're way more than beautiful.
it's
good song.
it's like rap. It's like R&B, right?
It's like a Drake kind of feel. Like, you know what I get.
Get mine, got my body and my soul. Morning meets the eye. Apple to my pie. Told me you ain't living if your limit is.
What do you think?
It was fire. I liked
Yeah,
it.
It's good.
I know it was just a small clip,
Of
but
course. It was good. I mean, I like
I'm not trying to take the shine away from you. That's why I
Oh,
don't want to play
no,
too
I
much
mean,
of it.
If you don't want me to do like a freestyle, we can do Sway in the morning.
All right, what do you need a beatbox? Like, I'm not good at that.
Yeah, you got to cut the beard so it can flow better.
Oh, okay.
That's why it gets caught in the beard.
You know, I'm gonna go talk to my homie Biz Marquis, and then I'll get some advice on how to beatbox.
Yeah, he's too good.
Yeah.
Biz is too good.
Heck yeah. Oh, baby.
He can,
There you go.
he's too good.
But yeah, man.
All right. Yep.
What?
Wow, dead air. That's not normal.
No, it's not. We had an agenda. Where did you put it?
It's on the wall over there.
No, that's not the agenda.
What do you mean?
In the agenda email. Come on, guys.
Oh, look at this guy.
The messenger,
So
the
good.
agenda messenger. Way to go.
Bring that up.
The agenda?
So we can talk about the local news.
I
What's
love
going
the
on
agenda.
Yeah.
Pretty
with
good.
the?
Have you heard of Florida Man?
Florida man?
Yeah.
No, who's that?
So essentially, what it is you Google Florida Man, and then there are random topics that come up. Like Florida Man ate somebody's face off because they were on drugs.
That was that was a couple
So
years
we
ago.
we recently found out that there's an Arizona man.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what he was.
Arizona man. Nice.
Yes. So with the Arizona man, most recently the big one that made national news was a guy was calling people to come over to be like a caretaker,
Yeah.
and basically they would change his diaper and things like
Oh.
he would act handicapped for this to happen.
That was a Gilbert guy, I think. Gilbert
Yep.
Chandler.
Oh,
geez.
really?
Yeah.
What's even worse about this is this guy was actually the janitor at my oldest daughter's school.
Man.
So it hits home. It hits home big time.
Wow, I didn't know that.
What are your thoughts?
Oh yeah. That's rather dark, but you never know people's lives.
So where is your comedy generally at? Like, is it a lighter comedy? Is it a dark comedy? Can you venture in both avenues?
I can venture both that.
Yeah, you can.
Really?
Okay.
Okay.
I've done both. I love clean because I do the morning brunch. It's a clean comedy brunch.
Okay.
11 a.m. at El Charles Hipster. So you know, you never know who's gonna come in. You know, I could be in the morning, like somebody bring the kids in. Man, I was fucking the shit out of this girl and all that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what up, kids? But yeah.
I guess we don't want to do that in front of the kids.
We're not having brunch with kids.
For real.
But yeah.
We came to the wrong place.
Check, please. Okay,
So
so that's it, like more like clean comedy. Okay.
it's right in between. So
Okay.
Yeah, actually, last time I went to Catalina's, I did a flip. So that was
okay.
nice. So I did my clean comedy with Mr. Skull, the pre-Halloween jokester. Cause
Okay.
it's like a Halloween decoration that I hold and just like make its mouth move. And,
Oh, okay.
you know, saying, "Hey kids, drink your milk or you'll get scoliosis." Type stuff. You know, it's a skull part. Hey.
That's funny.
So yeah.
That's good.
On top of that, but from there, like, I started off dirty. You know, I was making all the weird jokes about stuff I don't want to get into too much. But yeah,
Right.
it's like, you guys love this. You eat it up.
This is a safe place. It's okay. As soon as it hits the internet.
Right, exactly.
Do you still do that? Do you still do that comedy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
I'll flip it up. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, the Catalinas, I was like, you know what? You ever get hit so good, you can put it in like a leg lock, just keep it there like, ding, 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 you know, something like that. You know, hey. That was the flip on it. That kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Very good.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can't do that at the brunch.
Scoliosis.
So that's what happens when you get good head?
You get scoliosis?
As a person who's never gotten good head. Just kidding.
Your wife's going to be mad.
Let's be honest, she doesn't listen to this show. Even though last episode I was all like, she's a huge supporter of this show.
Yeah. You're all over the map.
You gotta change it sometimes.
Yeah.
Change it up. See, Durrell Hearns knows.
Keep the audience guessing.
Yeah, we didn't record an episode this week, so
Yeah.
Yeah. I went out with the guys only. You didn't record an episode.
Awesome.
That was good. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, did you guys hear this about the David Blaine accused of being
Oh,
Yes.
enticing women to?
Do you like magic?
Of course.
who doesn't?
David Blaine accused of hypnotizing women to perform sex acts on him.
Wow.
That's not really magic, though, is it? It's
No.
That's not really
Is he
Isn't he
just
supposed to
is
be
he
a
guilty
magician?
or is it just he's dealing with a weaker mind?
You know what I really want to know? I want to ask the real questions.
What's
How
that?
do they make the elephant disappear?
It's a curtain and a mirror.
Yeah.
But he did it in public,
Yeah.
in
I
an
don't-
open space.
He's David Blaine.
He
That's
did
He's
that.
David Blaine.
So that's how we should give the pass to him. David Blaine. He makes airplanes and shit disappear, doesn't he? He does
Yeah, but
that
I
too.
feel like everybody's sexual harassing somebody these days. So, I mean, let's just give him a pass.
And the thing is, no, this is from a long time ago.
Yeah,
so
it was, yeah.
I think there's like a statute of limitations or something. So
Oh.
they had asked the
So
So
hold
Durrell-
on. Was that so? That means he found a conscience right before, like when he learned the dark arts.
Yeah.
He was like, "Shit, I'm gonna just get these chicks to do whatever. Like get over here."
Before his HBO
Yeah,
deal.
before he got the money and the big names in the Vegas shows.
Yeah,
He was like,
very
"Hey, chicks, let's go. Come with me. There's no drones here."
with
or whatever.
They
the-
watch in front of their face.
Yes, there's no that.
So, Durrell, tell us about hypnosis.
Yeah.
Hypnosis.
Do you do it? Do you use
Personally,
it?
I mean, the best hypnosis is money, so that's probably what he was doing.
Oh, he's winning money.
You
You
are
see nothing
sleeping.
here.
You want my
nothing.
penis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fanning it out. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You're
All right.
That probably worked.
I told you we were going to incorporate you into our show.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. You did well there.
So yeah, so they're saying that they hadn't even asked the cops. I guess the special victims unit. That's what got involved. That they asked them, have you guys started questioning them, and they didn't even respond. I guess.
Dun dun. Is that dun
Dun,
dun?
dun, dun.
Yeah. Special victims unit.
Special victims unit.
So what did Ice-T say about it?
Yeah, for real.
Oh yeah, he is in that group.
Yeah, he's been in that show for a long time.
So rather, I can't even talk right now. Trying to do an Ice-T impression. Can't even do it. Also, my whole special ed chick came out.
Nice.
There's your magical face. Roger magical. All right. We did not record an episode this
Yeah.
So did you think that this is how it was gonna go?
Yeah, not at all.
Well, that's good.
I thought it'd be like intro. Hey, bring in Durrell. Welcome to the show. Go, hey.
Tell us some jokes. Oh, there you go. That's not. Yeah, unfortunately, no.
No, we try to make it more real.
Yeah, we found that the audience likes us to be, just real. Essentially, like instead of just probing all these questions that you always hear from somebody, they'd rather just feel. No, they'd rather see the real you.
Right.
So if we're throwing a off topic to you, we try to incorporate you into that off topic and then see like, okay, what's your opinion on it?
Right.
And then you bring iced tea to the table.
And we all put our cups out and we have a drink.
All right. No.
To the table.
We cheers to it.
I like that twist. That was good.
Yes.
Pretty awesome.
So, do you like a lot of hip hop or no? Or like, what's your music genre?
Mostly hip hop.
Okay.
I'm like a.
You brought up Kanye West just not too long ago, right?
Oh yeah.
Ray J just recently came out to the news.
Oh yeah, Ray J.
He's the younger brother to Brandy, right?
Yeah.
He got famous off of a sex tape.
Right.
Did you know that he's still making a ton of money off of this sex tape?
Really?
$90,000 per quarter.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm royalty.
Have you ever thought of doing a sex tape?
Might have to now.
Motivationally.
Yeah. You can do it.
You can do it. You're doing good. You're doing good.
You make sure you sign that paper. Yeah.
You are of age.
Follow that dream.
Exactly. Yep.
Are you motivated? Let me motivate you.
Yep.
Yes. All right. Yes. Yeah, this episode didn't air.
Yeah. No.
It's like, oh man, I love him. He's a great motivational speaker. Follow your dream.
It'd be a clip of you doing that. Yourself, right? So, I mean, you can't really knock that. I mean, it is motivation.
It is. You're cheering her on. You're giving her
encouragement.
Yeah, encouragement.
To keep going. To
live
get
her
it.
dream.
To get it.
To get it.
Cool.
Whatever that is, just get it.
Whatever that is.
I can't even.
What do you mean? That's what it is. I mean, just go. Go for it.
All right. Relax.
Right.
Having too much fun.
Yeah.
This episode didn't air.
Yeah, this episode didn't air.
I always want to make sure that I start off with nice.
What's going on?
What the hell is this?
Who's that? Hello?
Is that mine?
Yeah, that's
Turn that. What are you doing?
That sounds like no interest to a porn or something.
Yeah. That was weird.
This guy put something on there.
Yeah, I think you're putting a video on it. That's what I thought.
What did I press? I was like, what did I press? What just happened? Way to go. Sorry, we're totally just not here.
Yeah.
Y'all reckless, man. I love it. Oh man.
This is why our show is so good.
This show's so good. So you said you like Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite episode?
Oh man.
Have you seen all the seasons?
Oh yeah, all the seasons.
Okay.
I love I love the intergalactic television.
Oh, interdimensional
The
television.
first one or the second one? There's two of them.
Yeah, both of them. Both of them
were good? Yeah.
Well, because you could tell like they're just riffing the whole time.
Yeah.
And then they just animated around it. That's what I
Yeah.
love about it.
And just making fun of normal TV.
Yeah.
Like the infomercial with the flurm.
Oh, when they're making that was a show though they were doing.
That was in the interdimensional cable.
I know, but that was a show. That was like how we make it.
Yeah.
That's a show. That's what wasn't. Yeah.
How
yeah.
you make it.
Yeah. How we
That
make
was
it.
hilarious.
Yeah.
And then you take the schleem and you lick the schleem.
That was one of his favorite episodes.
Well, it is in one of my top 3, but my favorite episode is Mr. Meeseeks.
That's a
Seek
top
and
one.
Destroy.
That's a top one. Yes.
That one is my favorite by far, just because
Yep.
I feel his pain.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. It's so real. I love it. That's what I love about it, man. That's such subtle writing. Great writing in itself.
So, yeah, it's so good. It hits everywhere. It hits the darkness.
Yeah.
It hits the funny. It hits just in the animation.
Well, dude,
It's just
in
good. It's
Mr.
just so good.
Meeseeks, Morty gets raped
Right.
by a jelly bean.
Yeah.
And you don't even. Well, he tries to rape him,
Right.
and he's a king, so he gets a pass. But
He didn't, though, at the end of the
he
episode.
didn't. But what I mean is,
Such a deep episode.
it was. I don't know where I was going with that, but it was a good episode.
Yeah, it was a deep episode.
It was. Oh no, that's where I was going with that. It was the fact that you don't even remember that part because the whole
Yeah.
Mr.
Meeseeks
Meeseeks
takes the whole the center stage of
I
that.
just want to die.
And then the king trying to rape Morty
Right.
takes a backseat
It's
to the episode.
It's so funny because something so simple just escalates completely out of control.
Right.
So tell me something in your life that's just something simple that has escalated completely out of control.
Nice.
Moving to Phoenix.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, usually when you move somewhere, it's not crazy, right? And then you get here and you're like, wait, 120 degrees?
120. I'm on shows now. Also, I'm doing comedy. I'm
Nice.
doing speaking and stuff all over the place. So
Nice.
yeah, wouldn't say out of control in the sense of
Bad.
Yeah.
That's
but
good.
yeah.
What did your family think just getting up and coming this way?
Yeah.
Oh man, they're still not with it.
They're not-
Oh, really?
Yeah, this.
So they're on the path of, oh, when you come home.
Oh yeah. We'll be waiting. We'll be waiting.
You know,
Yeah.
I went there a couple weeks ago actually to visit my niece, who was just born. She's took 2 months, but I met her and finally like everybody. So they're just happy to see me. So you know,
Wow, very cool.
Okay.
it's a different energy. I noticed that. So it was like I over there, right?
Yeah.
Very different. I'm like, okay, Virginia. It's kind of like I had to say the closest thing we have out here would have to be Scottsdale. That's what my part
Virginia?
of Virginia looks like.
Oh,
Bougie?
so it's
Yes.
very nice.
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
Every time I go over there, I'm like, am I back in Leesburg?
Yeah. That's cool.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Cool.
It's crazy. It's weird energy.
Weird
Now, and the
energy.
part of Virginia you're from, is it a small town? Is it a?
It was a small town. Now it's like a part of DC. It's
Oh, okay.
it's definitely
Oh, yeah.
It's a
DC.
suburb.
Okay.
Okay.
Suburb of DC. Okay. Okay.
Heck yeah.
So it's not far from DC.
Correct.
45.
Okay.
I can
45
actually
minutes.
like swim to Maryland if I get on the Potomac River. Just
Oh,
not really. I probably die, but
How far it is? Okay. Yeah, you were
From all the weed fish.
Dude, they're so good. The
you
wheat
gotta catch
fish.
them first.
You gotta catch them first.
They're not doing much. They're just laying around. They're just chilling.
Heck yeah.
That's, I would imagine the weed fish would be doing.
Is that a thing?
The smoke. They're smoked fish.
It
That's
will
not
be
weed
after.
fish.
It will be after the show.
Yeah, because we already have.
We'll get with you, don't we?
We're gonna trademark that shit.
Hell yeah.
CBD. y'all.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Smoked fish.
So they're gonna do a 59-hour marathon for the 22 months.
Oh, what do you think?
Yeah,
You
you
don't watch TV. He doesn't
Oh, do you watch movies though? Do you go to the movies?
Yeah.
But for who? Who's it for?
Marvel Comics.
They're gonna do a whole thing before because this month is gonna be a big Marvel
Oh, yeah.
month.
Oh, yeah,
It's
Marvel.
the last segment, the end games from Avengers.
I don't know if y'all noticed yet, but I'm a big comic book nerd, so I had to go to all the
Very
all
good.
movies. So,
Okay.
Yeah. So
Very cool. You fit in great on
we
this show.
found the topic. That's where it is.
That's where it
right
was.
there. Yes. All right.
that's,
Good
So,
job, Albert.
have you seen all of the Marvel movies?
I have seen all the Marvels. Yes.
Okay. So, what did you think most recently of Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel.
Hold
Marvel.
on. Time out. I haven't seen it, so be cognizant on your answer.
Spoiler
All
free.
right. So let me
I
tell
haven't
you.
seen it.
Hey,
Yeah, water it down.
Spoiler alert:
Water
Captain
it down.
Marvel is a
change,
chick.
I know. Change it to a guy, so I get confused.
Okay.
Captain Marvel's a guy.
Right.
So I don't know what's going on. Go ahead.
Okay. And
Explain
go.
it.
And scene.
Explain it as a guy.
What did you think of it? That's really all I want to get at.
What you want? Oh, okay. So it was all over the place and very
confusing.
Was it contradicting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what- that's how I saw it.
that was it?
That's how I took it. Like I was like, I can't like I don't know.
It seemed,
All
I hate to say it, forced.
I will say this.
Oh, forced.
Yeah.
Forced movie. Is that
It was
what you
one
mean?
of those
Yeah.
forced. Like,
What the flirkin, right?
Yeah.
What the flirkin. Right.
I
They'll
don't
that
get
when
it.
they- Yeah,
I don't
when they
get it.
when they watch it, they'll get it. But
I'm gonna watch it probably.
I'm just happy that they were able to like sneak that in a little bit
Exactly.
because of who Samuel Jackson is as a person.
Yes.
You mean just to give him more money because he's awesome?
Yeah.
I
yes.
mean,
He definitely. He's,
I don't want to say too much bad about it. You know, Disney,
Yeah.
hey, I'm available. Hey, like, hey, I'm there. Hey, guys.
whatever you need.
I'm available. If you want to buy up the brand, hey.
Yeah.
It's up to you, man. But, yeah, it was all over the place.
It was all over the place.
Yeah.
Were you mad that it wasn't similar to the comic?
Not even in that aspect.
Well,
I read a
I would-
Captain Marvel comics.
Man,
Well, I
Captain
mean,
Marvel was
it
a
is-
guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, in the comics he
Yeah.
was. Well, yeah. If you read a lot of more, I don't want to spoil too much for you.
Yeah. So what was
slow down.
Captain Marvel the guy doing?
So, what are you anticipated for the end game?
For the end game, wow. That's
I hope you're not. I hope you're not right. Don't ruin that one. Either.
Oh, no. I'll just go with what everybody has on Facebook. Ant-Man's going to crawl
Oh,
to
God.
Here we go.
That is a good.
You know what? Like, if this movie came out in the 90s, you know that would have happened.
Yeah, it would.
You know, it's a kid film in the 90s.
Yeah,
That would have
that would
happened.
happen. And now it's too sensitive.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a good segue too. Is like, how do you feel? We've had this with other comedians on here. It's like, how do you feel the comedy world is on just how people are in the censorship, like on what you can say, what you can't say.
Oh, yeah. But
You like to be clean, so like you don't have to really censor yourself that much. But
That's true. Like
when you go dirty, do you think about like how are people going to take this?
it's a matter of what subjects, personally. That's what I see it as.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as you make it funny, I know that much. If you're making a brilliant observation that hasn't been said a million times by a million other comics,
Yeah.
maybe you'll make them laugh about it. You know, that's as long as it's funny. You know, like we had something at El Char Hipster one time. It was all over the internet, so hopefully everybody knows. at the open mic, somebody went up there and just said the N word with the hard R 3 times because somebody called them out.
Oh my God, that almost sounds like the last contest we judged. The very first comic.
Right.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, you weren't.
But that was like that?
We're talking about this is like an older white woman, of course.
Oh, and she was dropping the
And did
bones.
that, yes, and
Oh, I was thinking. I'm
Lady, you don't have a pass. Stop it.
You didn't get the car in the green room.
This was just recently, you said?
it was a couple months ago. But
Wow.
yeah, but
It's
with the
2019, bitch. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Hard R.
Really?
And she tried to put in like story context.
Well,
but
even the soft R wouldn't really be
Exactly.
appropriate,
at
honestly.
least
For
I was like, at least be funny, you know. Of
Yeah.
course,
Oh,
you don't want to do it. At least try and make it into a joke.
Yeah.
Try your damnedest in your
so it
heart.
seemed like she just went up there just to drop it.
Exactly. Almost. So that was just another.
Oh, that's
crazy
that's funny to me.
But we all handled it. You know, El
Just
Char is still
drop
one of the greatest restaurants out here. So, yeah. So
How do you react to that?
Me? Shoot, I watch it. You know, I grew up in one of those towns where in Virginia.
Yeah.
So you already know. So
The hard R is there.
It's there all the time. You know,
It's there.
when I went back to visit the family, I was like, I thought my first name was N-word, last name Boy.
Oh, that's
You know
nice.
what I'm
Really?
Jesus.
That's how I went to Virginia.
At the school? You said at schools?
No, just like while I was walking around.
Oh my God! Wow.
First name N-word, last name Boy. I was like, oh, okay. I was going to show him my Phoenix papers. Say, I'm free now, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
somewhere else. I'm free.
Which is crazy to me because which is crazy because Arizona, unfortunately slash possibly unfortunately is a red state, right?
Well, no, we just abolished the slave trade.
Wait a minute, when? How soon was that?
I saw that.
How soon was that? Like recently?
Yeah, like last year.
No way. So you were okay when you went there?
That's why he moved here. They're like, man,
to get free. They're free
they're
here.
so progressive now.
In Virginia, they're still struggling.
Let's go to Phoenix. Phoenix is just progressing greatly.
Oh, no.
Wow.
I just love the energy, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's different.
That's good.
It's got more creatives out here. I love it.
Wow.
you know, and I could be bold, you know.
Yeah.
Out there, I was like, I say something about, cause I did okay. One of my earlier stuff. This is why I probably wasn't liked too much. But I was like, you know, one of my bits was, hey, you know, I pissed off a racist the other day. Nice. I just had to be an effective dick, big, black, and uncut.
Oh.
I got barred from a few places. So, hey.
But you know what? I bet you Hard R was up there like this. She was up there happy as hell. That was good.
So,
Not to get too risque, but have you ever dated a white chick or anything?
Oh, no. Never.
No? Okay, never mind then. I was going to ask you to see if you've ever had a chick ask you if they could say that to you while having sex.
I'm just saying.
Like the Hard R?
Dude,
Yeah, that would be.
As I said, I lived in Virginia. I got asked.
The years are still young?
Yeah.
I guess it can still happen.
I got asked if I had a white dude sitting in the car with me. Can I say the word when it comes up?
Really?
So, you know,
Really?
I've had that
In the
before.
song?
Yeah. I know, man. It's wild.
That's what you say. I'll change the song. I'll change the station.
Unless it's country, that song never comes up with the hard R, though. Unless it's country.
Oh, if it's on radio. If it's on the actual radio, they're going to...
No, they're not going to have
bleep it out.
Yeah, they're not going to have the hard
I don't
R.
even listen to radio, so.
Wow, how do you...
Where do you get entertainment?
So when you pulled up,
he gets comic books.
No, when he pulled up in the horse and carriage, how I get why you don't hear the radio, but how do you get anything?
Anything?
How do you get anything?
Yeah.
Like how do you know? Like if you don't hear the radio?
Well, I mean, social media. I can just scroll.
Oh, okay.
Everybody
So
saying
your
something
phone.
about
Your phone is
something.
your.
So I was
phone
going to
is your-
ask if you listen to the show, but clearly you don't even listen to radio, so they can't.
He could listen to podcasts. He
I
could.
do
You do
podcasts.
podcasts. Okay,
Yes,
all right.
I will support small business owners. You know,
Yeah,
you know.
I guess we could call ourselves that.
that's true.
Heck yeah. So
Is that what this is?
I don't know.
No,
it's not hard. No,
I just show up.
that actually is true.
That is true. That is true.
you got a business where you just show up. That's
Yeah, just show up.
That sounds like a CEO almost.
Yeah. No, the CEO does mostly everything.
Yes, everything.
Everything.
Unfortunately,
Mostly everything.
Mostly everything.
whatever.
Jeez.
So as we wind the show down, we love to have this topic that we always bring up, or a segment, right? It's more of a segment.
It is a segment.
Trash talk. We have a little trash can right in front of you. There are questions in there. I know you've been anticipating this whole time.
Yeah, he's scared. He
These
really
things
scared.
can get kind of crazy, but maybe not. So you want to open one, we'll do two of them, and we'll get your insight on whatever the question is, and then we'll kind of go over the rest of us to answer the question as well.
Let's do it. All right.
Oh, not that one.
Dun, dun, dun.
The one that's red, you don't want to pick.
Yeah.
All right. So
The red one is bad.
this one.
He's like, no.
And we need another one.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do this.
Nice job.
All right. Okay. We're getting those.
There we go.
Have your paper cutter do a better job.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
So we lied when we said he just shows up because he's the one that
did do
actually.
that.
Oh,
That's okay.
my bad,
It's
paper
okay.
cutter.
It's okay.
My bad.
I gotta get better.
Got you too.
You know what? You motivated me. You motivated me. I'm gonna do better next time. I appreciate that.
Toy.
Yeah, my toy. Thank you. That actually is mine as well.
I'm causing beefs.
I know.
Someone has to deal with everybody.
I think you might be a psychic. Because to move here, to pass the toy that's mine.
Read palms?
Yeah.
Another side gig. Let's try to figure out.
We should.
Tarot cards. Let's do tarot cards.
We could do that. Oh, we should do next. We'll do tarot cards. We don't know even anything about them. We can just wing it.
Hey, let's go.
A chick. Oh, that's a divorce coming. A guy. Oh no, you're gonna get stabbed.
It's a knight with a sword.
Yeah, stabbed.
It's so dark.
Ooh, this is the Reaper.
She's gonna have twins.
No, that means marriage. The Reaper. That's marriage.
Ooh, you're gonna get remarried.
Gonna get remarried. That sucks.
if you're not married already.
I should have grabbed the better one. Dang it.
Oh.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh, I hope it's not that bad.
It was a good question.
Oh, that's good.
I'm causing beefs. I love it. All right. What is your social security number? Oh, really? Okay, no. Okay, stay on Earth with family, or start a new world on Mars without family?
Ooh, we've had a deep conversation about this previously.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
What?
Stay on Earth with
Well,
family.
the funny thing is, it kind of fits perfectly because that's kind of what he did.
Yeah.
You moved to the hotter planet, Phoenix, and you left everyone back on Earth.
That's real.
So,
okay, what's on Mars? That'll be my thing. That's my.
So okay, all right.
you
depends.
now.
Yeah, you're gonna be there. I guess the premise would be, I guess, if you're gonna go with a group of people to go start the new world.
So you're the starter colony.
Okay.
So are you gonna go to start the new world, or are you gonna stay here with Earth and ride out your days?
Poop potatoes for all. No, I'm playing.
Nice, good reference.
Hey!
Yeah, Martian.
Yep. Good old Matt Damon.
Good old man.
Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Classic movie, one of my favorites. All right. Yeah, probably myself. I'd stay on Earth now. I mean, I figure how
So no Mars for you.
how important time is with the fam. You know, it's very important.
Okay.
You know, family is very.
So you moved to Phoenix, and
Right.
you know how important.
But I'm building. This one I can still. Hey, what's going on, Mom? Hey, Dad.
Okay,
Mars,
yeah.
I have to be like.
But you can be on the
Yeah, you-
FaceTime
yeah.
on the Mars 2 because the first one blew up, Mars 1.
Right.
It's only 6
Right.
months, right? It's only 6 months that you travel.
6
I mean,
months. Okay.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a 6-month trip from here to Mars.
Oh, he's been
and
looking.
back.
He wants
Yeah.
to go.
Oh,
You
so
know his
that's-
answer.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
He wants to leave everything and go.
I see.
Peace.
I mean, if some wild stuff happens or something, I mean, at the house, I'm not going to be on Mars pissed off for no reason with all my crew. Like, hey, what's wrong with Durrell? Nothing, man. I'm going to my room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Next
That'd
to
be
potatoes.
Yes. All right, but none of that. Okay, none of that.
So you would stay on
So you
Earth.
would stay.
I would stay on
Yeah,
Earth,
all right.
man, because it's close.
And I think, well, so we all answer, just so you know. So I would be. I think we've had something like this before, and if I couldn't take the family, I'd probably stay.
Awesome.
But if you could take the
If I could
wife
take the
and
family,
kids,
wife and kids, I would go.
okay.
An extended family would be. I can FaceTime them. I'll come back. I think, or travel back.
Yeah, it would just be like a vacation.
Or they can come to us. Yeah,
That's
we'll
awesome.
There
have a
you
nice
go.
little moon cave or whatever it's going to be
Because
there.
you know the wife is gonna be like, well, we need a spare
family.
bedroom
Yeah, for the family.
that comes and visits.
So maybe I should just stay. Right there made me not want to leave. I have to buy another cave room. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Me, I would stay.
You would say,
You stay because you get so many places to sell here. When they all leave,
Right.
you gotta get more spaces to
Get that
sell.
money.
Oh
So-
no, hey, that's a good idea.
I know.
Go up there and sell.
Go up there and sell. You be the top guy. I'm the only guy selling. The only guy with a license.
Mars license.
Yeah, Mars real estate license.
dude, yeah, seriously, why not capitalize? Man.
Yeah, you'd be the only one. You have to everyone has to fight to the death to get one. That's what you start. You make them all fight to the death to get one. The next one.
You know, I'm gonna go geek, and I don't want y'all to laugh at me. But what kind of space travel are we talking?
Well, I was
Space
thinking
travel.
I was thinking straight like
The intercorsical kind.
that sounds hot.
It does.
I'm thinking just the not the Mars rover, but the one the Elon rocket, right?
Okay.
That would be to get there.
Okay.
But hopefully as I land and start the world there,
Right.
then
Well,
we can get like Star Trek sent back. Boom,
Beam
beam
back.
back to get family or whatever.
Okay.
Because that would be awesome, perfect, but probably that wouldn't happen. In
Well,
my
let's just
lifetime.
be realistic about it. Like it would just
Like
be
the rocket
normal
back.
traffic, right? Like normal
rocket
travel
there,
right now,
rocket
yeah.
back. So 6 months each way.
Yeah, because right now it's a
That's
6
a
month
dedication
trip.
to
Yeah.
go see family, come back, or even have them come see.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah.
I moved from Wisconsin to here, and like
Really?
I go back once a year. It's like a 6 month journey every time I go back. And
For your
and
week?
it's at least a decade back in time because when I go back, they don't even have ATMs. They have time machines.
Wait a minute. What is the equivalent to an ATM? You have to go to the
Time
bank.
machine.
Well, no. I mean, you have to go to the bank to get money. Like
No.
You have to talk to Sarah, the
it's
one
a machine
teller.
outside,
One teller.
like you would drive up to. It's just called a time machine, not an ATM.
Oh,
Okay.
Take your money everywhere. Time.
That's what it's really called.
Oh,
I like it.
Wow. That's pretty neat.
It's like, oh my god, I can't. I just learned something. It's
Is that what it's really called?
Yes, that's what it's really.
God, I'm not going there at all.
Ever.
We're never gonna go there.
So a funny story about that. When I first moved here, I was living with some roommates, and we were going out to have dinner. And I'm like, oh, I need to go hit up a time machine. And they're like, wait, why?
What are you talking about?
I need some money just in case we, do so much. Just have some cash on me. And they're like, wait, you mean an ATM? I'm like, no, a time machine. What?
Oh my
Take
god!
your money everywhere, and they wouldn't get it.
Holy
All right.
crap, that's
But
dumb.
my answer would be yes. I'm out. I'm going. I'm going to be the first colonized person on Mars or with the group.
Right.
I'll treat it like Little People. The movie.
He's right here. Come on.
I was trying to reference Matt Damon again.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to be cognate to our.
Yeah, let's not make fun of Albert
To our people.
in his height restrictions.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stop. What the?
not gonna say nothing.
Stop
Do
it.
you want to move to the next?
I'm not gonna start
Oh,
more
what's the
beefs.
next one?
No.
I'm starting more beefs on here. All right, man.
This is a normal thing, by the way. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not deterred.
Yeah, the podcast might end today.
Jeez.
Thanks to Durrell Hearns.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Way to go,
You
dude.
motivated us to make a better path.
What's your mother's maiden name?
Oh, good. Another internet question.
All right, go. All right. If your house was on fire, what one thing would you go back for?
Are we applying for a credit card? First there was the Social Security, and now we're doing the mother's maiden name.
Yeah, I know.
All right, man. Did
What,
you
would
get
you,
the question?
what one thing would you go
Yeah,
back for? And obviously not the TV.
All right, not at all.
What was the question again?
What if your house is on fire? What one thing you go back and get?
Oh, okay. Not the family.
Not the family. I mean,
Yeah.
but
Hopefully they make it out.
are we talking thing in a matter of?
Yeah, let's
Whatever,
do
like-
material possession.
Material
Not. Yeah, let's make.
What other
let's say
thing could it be?
you
Like a
already-
spiritual God inside of your house, or
Well, you-
what do you mean?
Your family.
well,
Yeah,
I
let's
mean-
let's say like we'll put the preference. They all made it out safe with you. You
Hopefully.
already. Yeah, they already were out, or dad, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you're going back in for one material possession.
Wow.
Yeah. What one thing?
One thing. Wow. Because history is very important to me. I have to say the photo albums. So,
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Not
Yeah,
not
so-
your 7th grade history book.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought you were gonna like.
You went history. I'm all like, wait, he's going back in for.
I was thinking. I was thinking
Civics
encyclopedia. That's what I was thinking for some reason. That's old
Google is
school.
a thing now. You don't.
I know. That's what I'm like. Wow, you're gonna go back for that?
What was the question again?
Oh, geez,
Oh,
you
this
even
fucking
hear
guy
that?
just showed up.
all right, there you go.
He doesn't like to read in public. He said it.
It's not like he's a public speaker.
All right. If your house was on fire,
Yeah,
what
okay.
one thing would you go back for to save?
It's got to be a material possession. Your family made it out already.
Yeah, okay.
So-
You can't say Robert. Robert's
He has
in
a
the fire.
He has a twin brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Robert burned alive.
Come on, make the jokes relevant. Make sure our guest knows what's going on.
You filled it in.
I wouldn't go back for anything.
Really? Not even.
So you just let the house burn.
Not even your
Yeah.
laptop.
Okay, all right.
Not even your laptop. Your phone. What do we consider our phone in our pocket?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have our phone.
Because come on, let's be serious.
shit, yeah, you're right.
It would be in your pocket.
That's
Probably. It's probably true. That is true.
It's either in your hand or in your pocket.
I would say probably a computer.
computer.
Really?
Yeah. What else is there?
Show us
Yeah,
computer.
yeah.
I mean, the TVs are pretty cheap these days.
Yeah.
Computers are pretty pricey.
Yeah.
That's where I would think maybe that'd be a little bit more.
Not even the podcast table.
Yeah. This thing was what, like $2.99, right?
It was free 99 on
Free
credit.
$3.99. Yeah.
We had to do
Found it.
some shady shit for it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Let me back out of this.
Some backdoor alley stuff.
Nah.
We're not. Albert's not proud.
Material possession that I would go back into the house for. The kitchen sink.
Nope.
Well,
There's no way you can get that on time. You would die.
yeah.
Let's be realistic.
I think I would just go back into the fire to not be with the rest of the family.
Wow. They're big fans of the show.
Yep. Let's go back. Let's go deep on it.
Oh, wow.
I
have an opportunity. Light bulb. Just jump back into the fire.
I'm like, oh my God, the kitchen sink. And then run back in.
No, you're
and
stupid.
not come back out.
Boom. Dead. All right.
I really just imagine you just going back in
Yeah,
there.
get it.
The riches and everything.
Yeah.
There seriously isn't anything worthwhile possession-wise to like, I need to have this.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. It's like
That's the only thing I think of is a computer.
You remember that podcast award that we got for being the greatest podcast in the world?
No.
Yeah, we never got that.
That was in the fire?
There's no reason. Yeah, there's no reason to go back in unless that was the thing.
Okay, that was the thing.
If we won an Emmy, maybe I would go get my Emmy.
You know how we can get one of those? We can start that contest. We could be the number one.
Heck yeah.
Because if that's not a thing, why not?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
We'll win the first
There's
year.
always a contest for everything. They're
We can win the first year and give it to everybody else.
For everybody. What?
We can win the first year because we'll start it.
Oh yeah.
And then everything else. I mean, everyone's gonna remember the rest anyways. And we get the first one, and then everyone else is gonna compete to do it.
All right.
$10.
You rent the venue.
$10 entry fee.
Okay. I like it. Okay.
And then boom.
Durrell Hearns is gonna host.
He's gonna host
the
it.
event.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Have you hosted before?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he hosted comedy stuff.
Yeah.
Do you listen?
No, I just got here.
yeah.
See that? Who's a half now?
And I thought I had early onset Alzheimer's.
Yeah, no. I think we all do.
Like the funny thing about that, like I was one time I was doing a open mic at the Grand. My buddy Kevin hosted, so I was there. It was late at night. I was tired as hell, and like I looked down. This girl's like staring at me. Like I'm on stage. She's staring me down. I'm like, what? What do you want? Why are you looking at me? Thing is, I was on stage telling jokes. Like, I looked around, everybody else be looking at me too. Like that was my early onset Alzheimer's moment.
I'm like, where am I?
Why are you guys looking at me? What am I doing?
That's pretty good.
Did you like looked at it? What are you looking at?
Oh yeah, I'm on stage.
That really happened.
I thought you were gonna say, and then she dropped the hard R.
Oh, the same lady.
Same lady's there. She's working her craft.
No, she was way too. That one was sexy. If you remember me, the last time my number is.
That's funny.
All right, so to circle back to a question we've already asked you. Where are you going to be again or soon?
I'm going to be quiet. Because he might ask you again. So
he got that early on.
Yeah,
right. All right. I'm gonna be at Lacuna Cava this Wednesday. Every Wednesday, actually.
The night this episode drops, you will be at that bar.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. The night this episode drops, I will be at Lacuna Cava, 7:30. It's an open mic. Come on out, try out comedy, get some good tea from Lacuna Cava. It's a really good tea. Like it fixed my arthritis, so I don't gotta limp anymore.
What is in it? Is it like a CBD type of thing?
No, it's like kava.
Oh,
That's what the herb's called.
From the cactus. Possibly.
It's from Hawaii, I guess.
Oh.
Do they have
What am I
cactuses?
thinking of?
Do they have cactuses in Hawaii?
I hope that. I've never been, so maybe I don't know.
I know they got flying chickens out there.
Yeah,
You
from the movie.
You seen them?
What movie?
No, they really have flying chickens. Like, you know?
Oh.
Yeah, like
No, really?
literally in Hawaii. Like you'll be chilling, all of a sudden.
That's fucking scary.
Yeah. But that's me watching too much Animal Planet.
Yeah,
so, like
yeah.
I said, Lacuna Cava this Wednesday at 7:30. And then we have El Trial Hipster. That's every Thursday, 7:30. It's going to be powerful. Always have a good crowd there. Very funny comics. You're going to enjoy yourself, I promise.
Awesome.
For the bottom of my heart. You see my heart? my heart's money right now.
Beating through your chest.
It should be motivating the audience.
We appreciate it. You came out to the show.
Thanks for
Thank you, sir.
Hopefully we have you on again in the near future.
Please.
And then, just
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for
Thank
being
you for
here.
coming.
Thank y'all, man.
Good times.